Hello everyone, here is the IST with the weekly analysis as for the week 7th to 12th uh, July. I want to start with the short cap for the previous week. It pretty much matched my expectations. I've said on the higher time frame, I don't have um, don't have any trade. I am bullish on a weekly, at least till this imbalance here. And so on daily then, uh, it was like this. I've said it looks pretty bullish, but I do expect some pullback in the beginning of the week. But I will be long on the lower time frames because on daily I don't want to be long at this level because this imbalance here. Yes, if you go lower on the lower time frames, let's go back to normal. It didn't. This is the opening. This candle right here. It didn't pull as low as I expected, but the target was respected. We hit the imbalance, and this was the place where I could have been short, where I stated that I will be short, and the short didn't happen right away. We made a church here, okay. Then after this church, with this pullback right here, on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Right here, I could have had an entry with the stop loss here and the target here and even lower. This was my second confirmation when we broke again the structure and when the price came higher. A trade somewhere in this area would have been great with the stop loss above the high. I don't know if I would have placed the trade, I would have got stopped because yes, look, the trade, let's say, would have looked like this, okay, but there will be, look, if you have put the stop loss right at the top of the right at the high, you would have been stopped, okay. There you could have given yourself, you look, there are 8 pips, okay. It's on a trade, for a trade on 4 hours, you know, I may have placed like few pips above, I don't know. It was still a great trade, 5 to 5 risk reward. Yes, excuse me. And the second trade happened here. We got the third confirmation, okay. And we pushed like literally higher, tapped in this order block. Here, this order block take liquidity above this candle's high. And then we got this big imbalance completed right away. And yeah, here would have been the third entry possibility. Okay. And no, actually the third would have been, look, you got this, you could have entered like at a level here, stop loss above the high, this high, and target the low. Or if you want it to be more sure, you would have to, for imbalance to be inverted, like this one. This little imbalance here, you see, was violated by this candle. And you could have had two choices when the price reached the imbalance, or right here with the stop above the high. You know, then it's up to your style. You could have gone lower on the 1 hour time frame, and here you will have had more. So as 3rd July, 3rd July, yeah, here you would have had more confluences, like when you could have entered here, or maybe if you wanted to play it safe, you could have entered on this candle. What you see, made a high, made a low, a new high, and then you take the low, you enter on this candle, stop loss above the high, and a great risk reward. Or after this, I think is the change on 4 hour. Yeah, this one is 3 o'clock, and this one open at 7 o'clock. That yes, I don't want to make it too long. On the upside, I didn't have pretty much any entry. Maybe on 1 hour there was a single entry. And excuse me, this was 50 minutes, not 1 hour. Yes. Yeah, okay. I got it. My bad. Um, yes, on 1 hour you could have gotten, I don't know, maybe with this candle closure you could have entered right away. Okay, you still got the imbalance, but the confluence was in your favor, and then you got liquidity. You see, you run up liquidity, then you close lower. And how does it look like? You make a high, make a low, make a new high, then you take the low, right? And this was and liquidity, very important. This was a perfect trade, and if you have entered here, stop loss above the high, maybe you have given yourself some room. Till here you would have 2 to 1 risk reward, and then take partials or close completely, re-enter here. Then it's up to risk management. But the thing, there was trade, and you wanna wait for those setups to happen. You don't wanna trade when the price doesn't respect your analysis. For long, I've said on 4 hour I didn't have anything. On 1 hour, I may have had something, but was too risky for me because look, I would have had to enter like somewhere here. The stop loss should have been placed below this low, at least, even not or even this one, and I could have targeted only this. Oh no, on this was on 4 hour and on 1 hour. You see, yeah, I could have entered here. You see, after this, at the entry here, I most probably would have gotten stopped out because there was a liquidity run, but after this liquidity run, closure back below high, this candle closing high. I could have entered here, stop loss below this low, and there the risk reward um, would have been a little bit in my favor, like this, but not great anyway. Look, 1, 2. But yes, with this trades, like with this trade stopped me, I would still have been 1.9, so 0.9 risk reward on the day, up on the day. So I lost track. I spent too much time, but let's move quicker to the weekly analysis. What do I see? Let's look on the monthly. Let's look how the monthly closed. The monthly closed incredibly bullish. Okay. And you left a big imbalance, which I think will be completed at some level. Maybe till here. I don't know if lower. Maybe till here, till 75%, so 25% retracement. But who knows? I do expect to be completed more than it was right now. It will be, I don't know. Let's. This is pretty much everything anything or everything I can tell about the monthly chart. I am still bullish, lying bullish. The next month I am expect to go in this imbalance, or I'm bullish until I see this imbalance or this order block, and there I will look to see what happened. Now on weekly, um, it's hard to say because look, now you got a bullish imbalance here. And we made it slow, little smaller. And this imbalance matched pretty much with the monthly imbalance. So I don't know if will be respected or something, but it's the match is there. What is important to notice is it didn't. I mean, we took liquidity above this weekly high. Okay, respecting the candle's high, the candle high, and failed to close above the 50% area of the imbalance, so got rejected. This is important to know, to have in mind that this is this shows weakness to me. I don't think that this imbalance will hold. I think it will fail, but not right away. Okay, and if it fails right away, it is like. But let's look closer. Let's carry this on daily and look a little bit on what's happening on daily. Okay. Um, yes, it's not in alignment with anything, so I'm not deleted right now. Um, make it like this. I'm not carry this one, no? Not delete this one. Okay. I mean, it's not brand new uh, idea. It's a competition to the last video because this is how I do things. If idea works, I mean I go with it, and if it shows me that is not respected, then I delete everything on my chart and start a new idea. Okay. Um, good. If you look on the daily structure, it has been bullish, but needs some pullback. Maybe this imbalance will provide a pullback. Okay. Um, and there are no news for the next week. Like literally on Tuesday are unemployment claims or something like this. Nothing too much. Um, so don't expect big moves. Like I don't expect any big moves, but there are the so there are not fixed news, but there may be some unexpected news which will change things. But who knows? Um, yeah, what do I see here is that the daily run higher in the weekly imbalance, and there got a little bit of rejection. Okay. What do I see right now again is that the internal structure it's little slowly changing. Like we had a high, so the fracture with a high, a low. Uh, we made a high or a low, doesn't mind, but there we got the low and keep getting it like uh you know it's it's going it's showing weakness, and I think we'll complete some pullback. Yes, we got to be cautious because look at this big imbalance and this little one also. The chart will be messy a little bit, but uh, you know, if things need to be there, it there will, and this is not very feasible um to not put it on a chart because you may miss it very easily. Okay. And you see, this imbalance got respected. It's what's telling us. I don't know. I, I think it will fail, but I don't want to go blind and ignore it because I think it will fail. And also, this gap got a big rejection. I'm gonna pay a little bit of attention to this too. This is a Monday gap, I think. Yes, but not for the previous week. Or no, it was for the previous week. Now, um, we got pretty much a new high. Let me measure how deep the pullback was. Yeah, the pullback was 25%. Uh, we got a new high on the daily. The pullback didn't take too much of liquidity, but took this, so I think it will go and run some more liquidity. there is no resistance in a way. Um, but yes, there are a little bit of resistance here. So if it passed this level, I expect to go lower. Um, if not, it maybe won't. I do not remember what is this. Yep, here. Oh, okay, I have said if it comes here. Let me put a note. Okay. Yeah, this was pretty much. Um. Oh, I got it. This put like this. Um. Let's make it like this. Um. Yes, there are some imbalances here uncompleted. I think the price will come lower, but not. I don't target this low. That low, at least not for now. Um. Now on 4 hours. There, there needs to be some changes because this is not anymore in alignment. We made this high, this low, and take the high. So this is my new swing high, and this is my new swing low. Um, yes, and this is again the swing high, but it's a daily, and I will map it. And look at the fractals on 4 hours. We made a high, low, and the fractals are bearish, and the fractals were bearish, and the internal went bullish a little bit, and now it looks like a consolidations, but big liquidity run and keep failing to close above. So there is also some liquidity in here. I won't put it on the chart because we'll get literally too messy. But there are levels to pay attention. Um, yes, 4 hours still bullish. I'm not. I don't want to be that bearish right now because it literally is. There went very bearish at this level because yes, this was uh, the idea. Right now, I am not being more patient. But let's take a look at 1 hour, 1 hour too. Let's carry those levels with us. This is pretty much everything we need here. And look, the 4 hour internal, it's pretty clear a 1 hour swing. And let's look what tell us. Um, yes. Yeah, this is pretty much the hourly swing. The hourly internal went bullish, and now it's still bullish. Like it got a high, a low, so a high, a low, a high. The low were respected. We got a internal in, internal, how it called. Then we got a low, took the high. But look, now may be a little bit bearish, but didn't close above, but didn't break the low, so hard. I'm not that bearish right now on not at this level, not right now, but I'm lying more bearish for the next week. I don't know what's gonna happen. Um, yeah, this is I I'm saying I'm just lying more bearish, and if I get some good price with some good stop loss level, I may place a trade next week or in 2 weeks from now. I will buy a challenge, um, and I will share my process, like the real uh, way I'm trading and the real trades I take. I'll document it with full proof on this channel. So if it will help you, then I will be very satisfied. Uh, yes, this was for today. Was a little bit longer video, but I hope was satisfying. I hope you learned something, and yes, I'm coming with better videos and better quality. I'm getting better uh, and clear. Yeah, this was the ICT. No, IST, not ICT, IST. And I wish you a nice week.